Thank you, ladies. President Obama is sending Congress a budget today. It's his blueprint, which calls for, you may want to sit down for this, $3.77 trillion, $3.77 trillion in the budget for the next fiscal year. That includes raising some taxes and trimming benefit programs like Social Security. Here to talk more about this budget proposal is Moneyman Lance Roberts, the host of Street Talk Live, which you can hear weeknights on KSCV Radio beginning at 6 p.m. Lance, I heard you say in one of our previous hours that this budget really is dead on arrival, though.
Yeah, it really is. The House Republicans have already passed their budget, their version of the budget. The Democrats have already passed their version of the budget, and this is really just kind of a third competing idea coming in. But pretty much this budget has already made the Democrats upset because it's going after Social Security. They're kind of their sacred cow, and it's higher taxes, which the Republicans are staunchly against. So this really isn't going anywhere.
Politically, why would President Obama advocate cutting back Social Security benefits, or was it cutting back for, let's say, wealthy recipients?
Well, it's a little bit of both, actually, because he's talking about this new idea, implementing chain CPI. We talked about this a little bit earlier this morning, which reduces the inflation rate, which means that the cost of living adjustments that individuals will get will be less, which means they'll wind up with less money. So it affects everybody. So this all has to be solved by when? Well, October is when the budget actually runs. This is the 2014 budget. Is for October of 2013 through 2014, right? So they're going to solve this summer. We have no debt ceiling limit at this point, which is the amount of Treasury bonds that the Treasury can issue, and we have no limit on that at the moment. So there's spending is kind of running amok. This summer they have to come to an actual budget agreement and put the debt ceiling back into place. So it might be one of those summers again where there's a lot of political tension and maybe the stock market does a couple of crazy things possibly this summer. It's very possible, and going into this I would suggest probably being a little bit more cautionary with investments. Before we get to the Texas gold, I wanted to see if we could take like 30 seconds because last time I interviewed you, we were talking about this Bank of Japan, this giant stimulus that Japan is taking part in right now. That's going to impact our economy though, right? That's correct. And you know, one thing that was just interesting, Bill Gross, who's the manager of the largest bond fund in the world, PIMCO, he's gone back to buying treasuries because the reason is he's saying what Bank of Japan is doing is going to drive our treasury rates down, which means people are going to be piling into our treasuries for safety. That's not necessarily really good for our economy. Okay. Good to know, though. All right, very good. Let's talk about Texas gold. You know, you think about Texas gold, you think about black gold. Well, I was going to say, we're talking about oil, right? Yeah. But the University of Texas has $1 billion worth of gold bullion, like physical gold. Right. And what is this proposal of having this Texas State bullion depository? Well, right now our gold is housed by the Federal Reserve in New York, and if you go to New York, there's actual vaults underneath the city where that gold is stored. Well, what they want to do is bring that depository back to Texas, and a couple of reasons for that obviously is worries about security and safety, but the reality is that Texas is the strongest state in the union, period, hands down. And you know, we're worried about immigration across the border to Mexico. We need to be worried about immigration from California and New York because they're all coming here for our jobs. Yeah. So you know, but the idea of bringing this, I mean, it's $1 billion. You kind of want it underneath your control. Why do you think that the state of Texas and the UT system wants the actual physical gold? Well, gold is historically a hedge for inflation, and what is a hedge against is the decline of the dollar. The dollar gets weaker because of what the Federal Reserve, we're buying, look, we're printing trillions upon trillions of dollars. We're getting very little economic growth, and that's ultimately going to impact our dollar value. So gold is a store of value relative to a weaker U.S. dollar. Right. Well, I imagine we will not be finding out what truck that $1 billion of gold is going to be riding in on. No, but we can look. We can look, yeah. Thanks, Lance.